Okay, today we're going to be working on drawing number 11, solids in perspective. We're going to be drawing a two perspective, two vanishing point drawing a house. We're going to use the large paper, which is 24 inches by 18 inches tall. So I drew one on the screen here. This is where your title box will be. You're going to be using architectural scale. 1/8 of an inch equals a foot. 1/8 of an inch equals a foot. To begin, you can put a line on the screen, about such. Copy it up, 20 feet. Copy that up, 30 feet. Let me change my settings on my dimensions fast. I just got to change the fit number to 96. $20 feet there, 30 feet there. We will draw the house over here. The house is 16 feet wide. So if I start off with a line, copy that line 16 feet over. Find the middle. So the top of the house is 13 feet. Make sure it's in the center. And these walls are 8 feet tall. So again, 8 feet right there to the middle, 13 feet, 16 feet width. I'm going to draw the top of the house over here using my 30-60 degree triangle. I'm going to rotate this line 60 degrees. And I'm going to rotate it again in that direction. Offset, the width of the house is 16 feet. And 22 feet deep. I want to clean up that house. Make it a little thicker for you so you can see it pop off the screen. That as well. Then you got a line down the middle for the ridge. So let me put the dimensions on the house for you so you understand what I'm talking about. 16 feet that way, 22 feet that way. We're going to be putting lines parallel to the house. This first line is going to be 11 feet away. This other line is going to be 13 feet away. 11 feet that way, 13 feet that way. They go on for infinity, but so they don't go off the paper, we can stop them here and stop it here. Where they come together is known as the station point. I'm going to draw a dot there, and I'll label that the station point, SP. There's also a flagpole next to the house, 8 feet away from the house. And the flagpole is 26 feet tall. Eight feet away from the house. $26 feet tall. And it just so happens to be in line with the station point. Pretty close. All right, so we're in pretty good shape here. Next step will be for us to label the corners of the house. This will be 1, 2. Let me make that a little bit smaller. Fit it on there. 1, 2. This will be 9. This will be 3, 4. 5, 6. These numbers are going to help us as we're projecting all the lines, keeping track of where we're at. They also coincide with over here at this house, which is the same house. It's just the side of the house or the top of the house. So this is the side of the house. 7. This is 2, 8. I'm going to copy both of these fast over here. This one is 3, 5. And this one is 4, 6. And at the top of the house is 9, 10. That's for when we're working on the ridge. These lines that we drew to begin with are known as the GL, ground line. The HL, horizon line. And up at the top is the PP, projection plane. The pole is 8 feet away from the house. Up here, what we could do is offset this 8 feet. I know you might not be familiar with some of these AutoCAD commands, but you can do the same thing using hand drafting, manual drafting. There's the flagpole, and to the center of it, it's 8 feet away. So we're going to locate, start building this house. What I'm going to do is project from the gutter height and project from the ridge height, the top of the house. We said we're going to have 2 vanishing points. This is a 2-point perspective. So we have 2 vanishing points. Where are those vanishing points? It's at this intersection of the projection plane and at this intersection of the projection plane. So this is a VP right here. And the other VP is right here. A lot going on, right? You're okay. You got this. We go from the station point, hit item 1, 2. When we go to item 1, 2, we drop down to the ground line. Then once we're there, we're going to go from where the gutter line is here to the vanishing point. We'll go from the bottom to the vanishing point. Then we're going to go from the station point to 3, 4. But what we have to do is continue up to this line. I'm going to make that red so it stands out a little bit. That's the projection plane. So we continue to the projection plane. Then we drop down. These lines coming from the vanishing point, this one and this one, will continue to that line we just had. That line that went from the station point through 3, 4 to the projection plane and down. Once we have established that, we go from here to the vanishing point and from the bottom to the vanishing point. What we did was create the first wall of our house. I'm going to start to darken that up so you get an idea about what's going on here. I've got to find the back wall. We have the 2 front walls. We need 1 more back wall. Where's that? We're going to come through, hit 5, 6. That crosses over the projection plane right here. So I drop that down to the ground line. Now I have the other wall. From here, here, here to here. Let me darken that up for you so you see it. Right there. Now I got to locate the ridge. What I want to do is find the true height of the ridge. So the true height of the ridge is from the station point and right where the ridge crosses the projection plane, the red line. Then I drop that down and I meet up with the height of 9, 10 here, which is this line. Then I'll take that back to the vanishing point. So this is the angle of the ridge. So let me darken it up for you. There's our ridge line. Now the front of the ridge is from the station point, hits 9, and then continues to the projection plane. When it gets to the projection plane, it drops down We drop it down to the ground line, but really this touches it like such. And then from this corner to here and here, that's the front tenement gable end. The back of the ridge, I'm just going to make this blue, so we're staying on point here. We need to know how long the back of the ridge is. So what do? We go from the station point, project the line to 10, from the station point up to 10 right there, where it crosses the projection plane, which is really close to the corner of this house here, right there. So polyline or a line from here to here. And I'll make it match the other guys so you see the darkness of it. And then erase it to this point. There's your little house. The other thing we have to do is, right now, I'm going to turn off all these blue lines to make it a little bit simpler looking. It's basically the drawing. There's one more thing we want to add, or a couple more things, but we want to add the hidden lines. So to get the hidden lines, I'll use the hidden line layer. Going to draw a line from the corner here to the vanishing point, from the corner here to the vanishing point, straight up, then from this corner to the vanishing point. This gets erased to that, this gets erased to this, and this goes up to here. Let me change that color so it stands out a little bit better. And those are going to be hidden lines. You're going to color them black, but just for the graphics, I made them red so it's easier for you to see them. We can put the numbers of the house here so we all know where we're at. I'm just going to put all the numbers in every corner and then I'll fix them accordingly. Right, so this one, 2, 1. This is actually 9. This is 10. 7, 8, 5, 6. This is like Plan Sudoku. You gotta get all the numbers. 4. Alrighty. So we have all the numbers, and as you know, you should study the drawing. You can see 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So all the numbers correlate to each other to help you know where you're at. Last thing is the flagpole. So to draw the flagpole, we'll have to continue this angle down. Shortcut, I'm going to copy this right to there. So I went from the flagpole along this 60-degree angle, and it drops down to the ground line. Now I need to know the true height of the flagpole. So the true height of the flagpole takes it from this point to the vanishing point, and from the top of the flagpole to the vanishing point. So that's the true height of my flagpole. Where does the flagpole actually is? If I went from my station point and shot a line to the flagpole where it crosses through the red line, which is the projection plane. That's where the flagpole will be. From here to here. Let me darken it up for you. And I'll change these colors so you can see these are just projection lines. The flagpole is actually this thing right here. And what's the flagpole numbers? At the top of the pole is 11. And at the bottom is 12. And that's basically the drawing. Reference the photo I'm going to send you. And of course, send me questions if you have, and put all the labels that you see on the picture. I didn't include all the labels here for keeping the video to a short time period. Hope I made it as clear as possible. I know it's a little bit of a complicated subject, but I'm here. Reach out to me. And thanks for your time.